What's up, Amy babies? What's up, Amy babies? Y'all, I wanted to stop. I'm actually about to get off work, but I wanted to stop and make a quick video um, going over my next, my week 2. I'm a little late. It's actually more like day 18. This is a Monday, but I did have my shot on Thursday. But I want to give you an update on what's been going on with me. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I have notes today because it feels like I keep missing stuff. But I give you guys the updates on what's been going on, my symptoms, how I've been handling things, how I've been feeling. So I tried to make a little list of things and of what's been going on, so that I can make sure I cover everything, y'all. Everything you need to know what's been going on. Okay, so this is week 2. I'm actually closer to week 3 now. But we're not quite there. A couple more days, and then I'll be taking my 3rd shot. Actually, I'll be taking my 4th shot. But it's still week 3, because the first week I didn't really count the shot. Anyway, so just so that you know, y'all, I'm playing with this new, I have a new camera. When I get a chance, maybe I'll put, let's see how the quality is. I'll put a link down in the description of what kind of camera this is. Again, you guys know I'm going on my cruise, so I wanted to get a really good camera to take with me so I can document everything that Pooh and I are going to be doing. But anyway, nothing here. Back to the video. This is week 2 going on week 3. It's day 18 of the shots. So I've had 3 shots. I've had 3 shots. I have one more. Actually, I think I'm off. I have to go back and look. I want to say my first shot was on the 2nd of March, then the 9th, then the 16th or so. So yeah, the 3rd shot I just took. So I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. So the 3rd shot I just took this past Thursday. So I'll be going on my 4th week. My current weight this morning was 238. It's been fluctuating, going up and down a little between 238, 237, blah, blah, blah. I try not to check every day. But there have been a couple days where I broke down and went on and got on that scale. But I always know that depending on the time of day, with what I've been doing, that is just going to fluctuate. But as of Thursday morning, I was 238, so that means I was about 9 pounds down. So this past week, I've only lost about 2 pounds because the week before, I lost 6. I'm not complaining. I've also been doing a little, I have an exercise bike at home. I've been spending little time on it, not a whole lot. Maybe 3 times a week I get on the bike for maybe 15-20 minutes. So I know for a fact that I'm building some muscle, and so that may be contributing to the weight not looking like it's changing, because muscle weighs more than fat because it's denser. So that could be why I'm not seeing a big drop in the number. But I do know that I've lost some inches because I'm wearing some things that I haven't been able to wear in a couple of months. So again, I was so happy I put on a pair of sweatpants that fit me like they did when I bought them. So I know that I'm losing weight, I'm losing inches, which I'm encouraged, and I'm going to keep on with the program. I'm not discouraged that I only lost 2 pounds. It's what it is. I think for me, what I'm noticing is that I take my shot on Thursday mornings, and by like today, by Monday morning, Monday afternoon, not even Monday morning, but like Monday in the evenings, I have an appetite. I feel like I'm hungry. So I know that the medication is waning. So by Wednesday, I'm going to actually be having to consciously fight the urge to graze or eat more than I normally would or should. I'm a grazer. I like and I love vegetables and things that are healthy, but I also like ranch and Italian dressing and oils and truffle oil and things of that nature. So those things that I like, I can tend to make them unhealthy. So I'm going to do my best to, on those days where I notice that the medication is waning, to be just conscious of what I'm eating. I don't want to move up to another dose just yet. I want to give it at least, I want to see if I can make it 3 months on this dose and lose the maximum amount I can on this dose before moving up to a 7.5. Again, I started at a 5 where I should have started at a 2.5. But now that I'm here on a 5 and I'm comfortable, I'm not having many side effects, I want to stick here for a little bit longer. I'm going to push it and see if I can make it to 3 months. If I could do 3 months on a 5 and continue to lose, then that's where I'm going to stay. Another way that I'm noticing when the medication is waning is the first couple of days, and I know people have complained about constipation. I haven't had any constipation. It's primarily because, and I think I said this in the last video, I deal with IBS on a regular basis. So basically what this medication is doing is offsetting my IBS. So for the first couple of days of dosing, I'm having normal bowel movements, what other people would determine as normal. But for me, it would be, what for somebody else, it would be, Lord, what the hell? I just had a moment. I don't even know what I was trying to think. It's late, y'all. As you can see, it's dark outside. But anyway, what some people would say is a normal bowel movement or way is constipation for me, because I'm used to having more regular bowel movements. That's all I'm trying to say. I got so tongue-tied and brain twisted on that when it was a brain twister. Stop it. But yeah, so I noticed that towards like today and tomorrow, my bowel movements will start to increase. Even though I'm not really eating as much, it'll start to increase, and that's when I know that the medication is waning, and that is almost time for a new shot. What else have I done? Y'all, I've had to be careful with drinking my calories. And I'm not just talking about like sodas or things like that. There were a couple times this past week, where I really went through most of the day without eating. I had no appetite. I drank water or chewed ice. I maybe had a bite of something, and not much of anything. And then there's a point where I feel like I'm having a low blood sugar. I deal with diabetes symptoms. I've had them in the past, so I know what a low blood sugar feels like. So when I'm starting to feel low, my first thing is to grab something sugary, a sugary drink. And last week I found myself reaching for the Arizona teas. I had some Arizona teas that were just sitting in the fridge, and so I sipped on them a couple times to kind of bring my blood sugar back up and my energy level go back up. And then before I knew it, I had finished the whole container, which is not good. Which is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cut out carbs. I'm trying to do keto. That's another thing. I've been basically eating a ketone diet, and I'm kind of screwing myself by drinking my calories, drinking these carbs, adding them in. I've done really good with the past couple of weeks, bringing my lunch every day to work, and literally eating just meat and vegetables with a couple of half-food fats. And I've gotten really good at making the cauliflower rice. I was buying it for a while, frozen, and I just really wasn't enjoying it, and then finally decided, you know what, I'm just going to make it myself. I invested and bought some cauliflower heads. I mean, crap is expensive, but I went ahead and did it. It's all for the cause. And these take on pounds, y'all. So I went ahead and bought me some cauliflower, put it in my food processor, got it to the right size, toasted it up, added, like the first day I think I made a cilantro lime cauliflower rice, which was really good. Then I made a garlic and onion flavored cauliflower rice. Last night I made a Mexican cauliflower rice, Mexican rice flavored. So I used um, the Sazon seasoning. I put onions, bell peppers, garlic, and it came out really good. Ate quite a bit of that. And I don't feel guilty because it's cauliflower. There are not many calories, and I'm cooking with very little oil, just enough to get it cooked, toasty, and to a softer texture. But yeah, so kind of shoot myself in the foot when I go back, and I'm eating so well, eating lean meats, eating the vegetables, not adding, and I love avocados. I'm eating about an avocado a day, one avocado a day. And so I'm eating the healthy fats, and then I go back and drink something sugary and kind of just blows up the whole thing that I did. So that could be another reason why I'm not losing as fast. So this week I'm going to be more conscious. Like right now, again, I don't feel as as many lows because, again, I had an appetite today and I ate quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but I ate more than I have been the last couple of days. So I ate more, and so I feel a little bit better. I don't feel like I'm running low or anything. I have enough energy, and so I'm not reaching for something else to supplement. I'm going to have to, what I used to use in the past that helped, because I used to fast for my church, is that little honey packets or honey straws, to where I can get a little bit of honey on my tongue, get the quick boost, but I'm not drinking a whole sugary drink. So I get a little bit of the sugar boost without all of those other issues. But again, I'm going to come up with something. And I'm hoping that my body is starting to get used to not eating as much, not eating carbs, and that maybe in another week or two, I won't have the issue of running completely low. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to no longer drink my calories. And yeah, so I want to say that's about it. I'm doing pretty good with my diet. Like I said, I don't eat a whole lot. When I do eat, it's a lot of vegetables, some meats, or seafood. Last week, I want to say all week, I just had shrimp. A couple shrimp on I had some Asian bowls, put some cauliflower rice and shrimp, some veggies, and had some seaweed to wrap it in. And I made like a baked mac sauce, just something to give it some flavor. I ate that almost half the week, more than half the week. It was really good. So I'm doing good with my eating, and I feel confident that the weight loss will continue, that I just have to be a little bit more strict on myself as far as the calories I'm drinking and being aware, because sometimes I'm just not really, I didn't honestly have to even really think about it until I finished the container, and I realized, oh crap, how many calories was this that I just put in my body? Not just that is calories, that is carbs, and it's defeating the fact that the purpose of me trying to do keto and to get into a ketotic state. I think I said that right. So that's about it. It's been 18 days. I've lost about 9 pounds. I feel good. Like I said, there's some days when I don't have as much energy, and those are generally when I'm just not eating enough or anything. There were a couple days this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where I didn't eat anything until around 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. And so I have to do better with making myself eat something to keep myself from getting low and to having those issues. Because what I did discover is I wasn't feeling hungry necessarily, but again, I felt the symptoms of a low, so I knew something was going on. But when I started eating, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry, this is good. And so it's like your brain is telling you you're not hungry, or the hormone is telling you you're not hungry. But it's always good to go back and eat anyway. Put yourself on a schedule. Eat something so that you don't have any issues down the line. That's it, Auntie babies. Y'all, I am feeling good. I'm encouraged. You guys stick with me. We're going to keep doing this. And we're going to see what comes of it. I'm looking at a whole bunch of people online. Chrissy G is one of the people that I watch her videos on YouTube. I see she's big on TikTok. I'm not a TikTok girl, but I've discovered her on YouTube, so I really enjoy her videos. There are a couple other people who I see have had some really great success using the Munjaro, and one of my favorite people on reality TV, Miss Buffy Purcell, Auntie Buffy, has used Munjaro for the past 3 months and has lost 50 pounds. So I'm really encouraged. She's talked about it. She's kept up with it on her TikTok and on her YouTube page. She made some interesting statements about Weight Watchers buying a telemedicine company, so that more than likely, allegedly, they know that Munjaro is going to be approved for weight loss pretty soon, and so they're buying this telemedicine company so that they can have their doctors and nurse practitioners prescribe Munjaro via telemed, which is going to be a big thing, which will hopefully drive down the price, because now it'll be much more abundant, more recognized for what we're using it for. It won't be an off-label prescription. Now, again, I had a diagnosis in my history for diabetes, and that's why my insurance did approve it. But I know for many of you, you're having to just use the coupon. And once the coupon is out, then you're kind of left to use Wegovy or some other medication that's geared more towards weight loss. But fingers crossed that the FDA is moving towards approving Munjaro for weight loss, and that we'll see that price come down and that it'll be more widely available. This product just shows what many of us who have struggled with our weight have said all along. It's not a control thing. It's not I'm a weak thing, that I have no control. It's a mind thing. There's this, so that it's obvious that there are many of us who